There we go, you guys. So what did I got here? So I got a bluegill, you guys, on my lunch break. I got a nice little bluegill. Ain't the biggest, but it's lunch break fishing, and I'll take it. I'm just enjoying myself here. Yeah, got me a little bluegill on my lunch break. All right, got another bluegill, good size, okay size, right here. Lunch break gilling. Lunch break gilling, you guys. So a couple weeks ago, I was getting crappies. Now I'm getting bluegills. Same pattern every year. Crappies go first, and then bluegills go next. They're just tossing out, slow reeling back. These are with the jigs, so these are not with the what you call it, worms. I'm getting bites like crazy. This wind blowing, but it's a crappie bed right here. I can tell because I'm getting bites. I just feel it tapping. There we go. Oh man. Yep, it's a little crappie bed. They got my not crappie bed, sorry, bluegill bed. They got my crappie bite off of here. So you come out here with your worms, you might can catch something. It might be something worth catching. I'm not sure. Might have to go to Fairfield to finally get on me a 1 pound bluegill or red ear. This whole area out here probably a bluegill bed. There we go. It's a good one right here, you guys. This is a lot better than what I just caught. It's like the one I was catching on. This is actually just like the one I was catching yesterday. Same size. If you guys can see, same exact size as the one I was catching yesterday. Right here in Irving. God, that joker pinched. That joker stung me, boy. Woo! You got me. You got me, little man. Trying to get him back in the water. If you act right. There you go. He got back. All right, so let's get back out there right quick. Lunch break, enjoying myself today. It's hot. I'm not gonna lie. The heat is here, and I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. So, but yeah, it's a bluegill bed out here. I can tell. As soon as they hit the water, it start popping. Look at that boy. Ooh, they taking it as soon as they hit the water. I'm pretty sure he got that off. He got that off. Yeah. Look how active they are. See how fast they taking that crappie bite off? So what I'm gonna do is break this curly tail in two to make it smaller. Smaller presentation. There we go. Put it back on. Now if they bite, they might can get that whole thing in their mouth. So I'm gonna put two crappie bites on there. All right, let's see what happens. So she'll get a tap as soon as we get out there. That current blew it kind of fast there. There we go. Let it get down there a little bit and slowly bring it back. Dang. They tapping away and they getting it off easily. I'm talking about they getting it off easily. Now, I'm gonna take this off and just put a crappie bite on it. One, two, there we go. There you go. Just a crappie bite. Let me toss out and see what happens. There we go. I know they didn't get that off. I felt the tap, but I know they didn't get that off that quick. There we go, you got another one. They pretty good over here. They either take home. Shoot. They either take home. Peeps, if you can see. Got them on the crappie bite. Yeah, these take homes. So you can come out here and get crappie. You ain't gotta, you live right here in Irving. You can come out here and get them. I'm sure if you cast what I'm doing with a worm on it instead of these crappie bites, throw a worm over there and cast out. 6 pound, 4 pound test line, you'll catch them every time you cast out. I'm just passing knowledge on you guys. That's all I'm doing. Passing knowledge on. Okay. I think I got down in that grass, yep. Got down in that grass on that one. There we go, get right back out there. Let it drop. And, ooh, they tagging that joker way out there, boy. They ain't just up close. They are not just up close. They're out there in that middle. Put a little bit more, they got some crappie, they got most of the crappie bite off. Put another one on there. There we go. So, let's see here. Throw out in the middle, slowly bring it back, and just see if they'll take it. See if anything will hit it. I might be reeling too fast. Might be getting excited. There we go. Cause this line is thick, so I need to slow it down some, let it get down there where they at. Yep, I got a pop just then. Didn't take it, but I did get a pop. There we go, got another one. They are pretty when you get them and you start bringing them back out that water. They pretty. These are the ones I like right here. Now, some guy told me that pumpkin seeds are not in Texas or something like that, but that's a pretty fish right there. And I think he said it wasn't a pumpkin seed. That orange is a pretty fish. One of my followers told me that. I can't think of the name he told me what that was, but pretty fish though. So you can see them on my lunch break, I'm just casting and throwing out. And this is a new spot, so this is not Louisville, and this is right here in Irving. Just show you they're doing it everywhere. I mean, it's time for them to spawn, so they're on beds everywhere, you guys. Ponds, neighborhood ponds, canals, neighborhood areas you think that runoffs that you think won't be no fish in there. It'll be fish in that thing. You'll be shocked. It'll be gills, bass, crappies, and catfish. Them birds bring them. So you get a little runoff pond or something, and you think there's nothing in there. Them birds that walk the bank looking for fish, they get those eggs on their legs, fly to another pond, drop them eggs off in there. That's nature restocking ponds, waters. That's all that is, nature doing it for you. You can build a pond and you ain't gotta stock it. And in a couple of years you have fish in there. You ain't gotta put one single fish in there. That line just popping away out there. So if I had probably a 132 ounce jig head, I probably would have got more. Let me throw over here. See if anything over this way. I think I got to get on back to work. You out in the heat. There we go, guys. Last one before I go back to work. It's a good one, too. Got them in that grass. But this is the last one before I go back to work. It's an okay one. You know, I'm gonna let you guys get a better look at it. All right, guys, there you go. It's a little bitty 5-inch bluegill. Catching them left and right out here. This is George Bush and MacArthur, kind of in that area. But I'm gonna show you guys. I was catching those crappies up on that bridge, right? Remember? And I was telling you just park on that land. But to the drain hole here, and I'm just catching them, cashing out, and catching them with those crappie bites and curly tail. So let me head on back to work, man. You guys have a great day. All right, guys, so lunch break fishing again. Real simple. I just wanted to show you this because this spot here is in Irving over here. The sun is beaming like crazy. This spot is in Irving, right, off of George Bush. The other one's in Louisville I've been going to, right? So I just want to show you guys that they're biting everywhere. Now, the thing I like about up under these bridges, right? It's about to get real hot. It's about to get summertime in Texas heat. You guys know what's about to happen. So, if you bluegill fish, some people don't bluegill fish. They might just bass fish, crappie fish, or catfish. But if you bluegill fish and you want a lot of bluegill to take home, because they taste good too, and if you don't matter if it's 5 inches or 8, 9 inch bluegills, you catch enough of them, you got a mess of fish. You can get right up under this bridge, 7 o'clock in the morning, and you can stay up under this bridge to noontime. You're not gonna be hot, you're not gonna be dehydrated, you're not gonna be sweating because you're gonna be in the shade and it's gonna feel like it's about 70-something degrees up under there with a wind, with a breeze, I'm sorry. So, you can come down to these spots, man, bring you some worms. I wouldn't suggest using jigs unless you're just trying to come and learn how to use that technique. But bring you some worms, a bobber. Up under this bridge about 2 feet, 3 feet. So a bobber or drop shotty, or one of the most effective ways, I promise you. I drop shot yesterday and I caught a whole bunch of them. But another, that's an effective way. But one of the most, when they're spawning, get a 1/16-ounce jig head, get a nice ultralight pole, get some 6-pound to 4-pound test line, 1/16-ounce jig head. They're gonna get it, and tap it, put it on with a word worm or red worm. Get 2 boxes, 30 of them, or get 1 box. Put a whole red worm, but you'll loop it on there so it just don't come off, and leave that little tail wag at the end. When you cast those out, every time a bluegill will hit that. I'm gonna go to those rocks again. I'm gonna show you guys. I did the bobber. I cast out with the video before. I cast out with a jig, and I used the drop shot yesterday with the worms. I'm gonna go back again. I don't know when, and I'm gonna cast out with a 1/16-ounce with the worms. Just as fast as I would get no bite with them drop shots, I'm gonna get it faster, because as soon as they hit that water and it flutters down, wham! They got them, man. They are aggressive, and they're trying to get anything that come around. Whether it's a feeding frenzy or it's just because of the spawn, they're not taking anything. They're gonna be in that bed. So I'm gonna head on back to work. It was about a good 30 minutes of fishing. I think I caught about 6 or 7 little bluegills. But I just wanted to share that video with you guys, man, so you guys can have a little knowledge on. And most people already know how to bluegill fish. You just gotta find them. But don't give up. Don't slip on that 1/16-ounce jig head and cast it out there on thin line so it can get out there and drop down real slow, you know, in the water column. And you have a good day. So you guys have a blessed one, man. Stay blessed.